We may have noticed those clouds streaming on in today. It's a weak disturbance. You can almost see it right there, producing some clouds and even some isolated showers. So don't be surprised across the highlands if you see those dark clouds and feel a couple little drips and drops on you. We've got a couple of those making their way through parts of Botetourt County, Allegheny, Bath, even into Craig County, and then over into West Virginia, a little bit more concentrated. Most of these are going to fall apart as they move in, but don't be surprised to get one or two of those isolated showers. Now, the thunderstorm potential fairly low today, along with severe risk, nothing like that, because it stayed a little bit on the cooler side because of those clouds moving in today. Right now, 72 Blacksburg. We've got upper 70s and even some low 80s across the south side from Phoenix all the way to South Boston. And right now across the highlands, you see what I'm talking about. These clouds are quite dark, and so every once in a while we'll get some light showers coming from out of those. But just know this is not going to be the trend this week. Overall, we're looking at a very dry week ahead. And once that disturbance moves through tonight, skies are going to clear back out and will actually cool down once again, likely dropping anywhere from 50 to about 55 degrees from the New River Valley all the way up toward the highlands, and then upper 50s to near 60 Roanoke, Lynchburg, and across the south side. So that's actually pretty comfortable for this time of year, anytime you get those low 50s in play. Now for Tuesday, I'm expecting highs in the low 70s, maybe even some upper 60s from Bluefield to Hot Springs. Good looking day. We will have some sunshine, more of that tomorrow. That'll warm us back up into the upper 70s and even some low 80s across the Roanoke Valley and into Danville. So take advantage of these warm temperatures, because by the end of the week, it gets downright hot because we have a system that's developing down here that's going to bring a lot of humidity in play. South Florida is going to get soaked. We're talking about a drenching down there with this front nearby, and this system that's going to be setting up down there is pretty much keeping all of the big time rain down over Florida, where they could see more than a foot of rain. Places like Fort Myers all the way down to Key West, Miami picking up about a half a foot or more of rain. So that's where the wet weather is going to be. For us, it's all going to be about the heat. So by the time we get toward the end of the week, the heat index, again, these are not the daytime highs. This is once you factor the high of the day, the temperature and the humidity, it's going to feel closer to 100 to about 103 as we get into Friday. That's going to be the hottest day of the week. So that's kind of how things are shaping up. And all next week, it's going to stay really warm. So here's how our forecast looks leading through the rest of the week. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, you can see we get a little bit warmer each day. Our first day of 90s likely going to be on Thursday. Friday, the hottest day of the week, right around 93, but feeling more like 103 once you factor in that humidity. And taking you into the Father's Day weekend, we're expecting mostly sunny skies, just that isolated shower chance, and it stays pretty hot and muggy even into Saturday, Sunday, and into next week, with those highs pretty much every day next week in those mid to upper 80s.